Hello, we'll be starting with the third algorithm, that is scan algorithm. We have already completed FCFS and shortest seek time first. You can refer the previous videos for FCFS and shortest seek time first videos. The scheduling algorithm, in that scan algorithm has a different method of doing. There are some important points that we have to uh, talk about before going to the problem. In scan algorithm, we will be moving only in one single direction. That means the read and write arm that is present inside the disk will be moving in only one direction, and whatever the request that you will be finding on its way, you will be completing and you'll be going in one direction, and later it reaches out end of the disk. Now, if I say my disk, the end of the disk is 199, even though my request lasts at 190, it still goes and checks till 199. So that is your scan algorithm. First point is it goes only in one direction. It completes all the request in its paths, and also it reaches the end of the disk. It reverses its direction again and completes the request along its path. So once it reaches the final track in the track, later it will reverse from this place, and then again it will come like this, where if there is any other request, it will check for the request and completes the entire request that is present inside the order of request. It is also called as elevator algorithm because elevator also is programmed in the same way of this algorithm. So this is called as your scan algorithm. We'll take a problem and we'll try to understand how scan algorithm works. Coming back to the problem, the order of request is taken, that is 82, 170, 43, 140, 24, 16, and 190. And the current position of read and write head is at 50, and the number of tracks is 200. And there is one more new statement that we have not seen in FCFS and SSTF, which is direction. It says towards the larger value. As I said in the beginning, in your scan algorithm, the disk arm moves only in one direction, and the direction will be mentioned by the question. So here it says larger value. That means when I stand in 50, whatever is the larger value from 50, you will be going towards that side. They will also give towards your left direction or towards your right direction, or they would give towards the larger value or towards the smaller value. The statement can be anything. We have to analyze and we have to start with the problem. Now we'll draw the number of tracks. So it starts from 0 to 200, 0 to 199. The current position of read and write head is at 50. Now since my question says towards the larger value, I will be going towards my right hand side. So for 50, after 50, whichever is the larger value is 82. My arm moves at 82 first. What does it say? It completes first, it goes in one direction. That means this complete right side, all the request has to be met first. So 82 is done. So after 82, which is the next number, 140. What's the next number? 140. So after 140, it is 170, 170. So after 170, it is 190. What does it say? The statement here, it reaches the end of the disk. 190 is the last request on the right hand side, but still you have to go till the end of the disk, that is 199, and you have to complete all the requests. So this side all the request is done. Now from 199 you will come back So here when you're coming back, there is no other request, right? All this is done. But the next request is 43. Next one is 24. The last request is 16. So this is your scan algorithm. First, from the read and write head, it goes only in one direction. It completes all the requests that is present in that path, and it reaches the end of the disk. So from the end of the disk, again, it reverses back and comes and whatever the request is left over, it completes that and it reaches the end of the request. So this is your scan algorithm. We have to find out the total number of tracks, right? How do we find the total number of tracks? We have to see the direction here. There is only two direction. One is this and the other one is this. So the answer would be 199 minus 50 plus 199 minus 16. It will be 332 tracks. So this is your scan algorithm. Please read the statements. The first 3 points that we have to think is one direction, which direction is it going, and later we have to make sure we reach the end of the disk, and then we have to again reverse from the end of the disk, and then we have to complete all the requests that is present along the path. So this is called as your scan algorithm.